What you see on the screen is the file folder that you put your virtual machine in, and as you saw, we just dragged and dropped that to the desktop on your PC in the lab. Now, the speed at which it's going to load it from your drive here onto the desktop depends on whether it's a solid-state drive, where it's going to be very quick like this, using USB-C, or whether it's actually a memory stick, which is going to take a lot longer. Now, this is the first step you're always going to do, is actually just copy this from your drive here to the desktop. And the next step, as we're going to see, is going to be then to launch the virtual machine workstation here. And so we're just going to go down here and double click on it. And then we're going to open virtual machine, go to desktop, and we're going to select this and then select the VMX here and say open. And then it's going to open up our virtual machine here. Now, there's a couple of things you want to do. And the first one we want to do is go up to processors and take the number of processors down to 4, leaving number of cores per processor 1, and say OK. We can hit the arrow here, say I copied it, and then it's going to start the VM up. Now we can make it go full screen as we've done here. And it's going to say MCO 455 welcome. And then we're going to say no to network here. Then over here we have on the left Visual Studio Code. So we're going to double click on that. It's going to launch VS Code. One of the things we have to do here is wait for Platform IO by clicking on the little head here to initialize the Platform IO core. And this is the Platform IO coming up here by hitting the little house at the bottom here. Typically what we want to do is go down here and say set it to Explorer View, and then we're going to go up to our desktop folder at the top here. And what we're going to find there is ESP Center Name. We're going to select the folder, and it's going to bring up our code, which is fairly quick. And again, it has to initialize down here, as you can see at the bottom, IO core for the code that we just brought in. And we have to wait for that to finish. Now it's going to switch over here when it says loading, and it's going to switch to platformio.ini, but we're going to go back up here to main.cpp. And this little check mark at the bottom here, when we click on it, it's going to actually build or compile our file here. And when it's finished compiling, it's going to say success, as it does here. And then over here, when we have our microcontroller hooked up, we can hit this, and it's going to upload it to our board.